Hello, my name is Juan Lugo, and welcome to Memorial High School Technology Committee Screencast on how to manage a Google Classroom. First off, once we get to our classroom.google.com, you'll see our Classroom Hub. What we want to do is come up here into the upper right area and click on the Create Join or Join Class plus sign. We create class, and then we name our class. Once we've created our class here with all our markers, we press create, which will take us to a new class. Here's the basic layout we have here where our three horizontal lines, our hamburger lines. We have all our classes, which we can find. Now, once we're in here, we have our stream, our classwork, our people, and our grades page. If you want to have a grade book, you can turn this option on. I suggest you leave it off. In the stream area, we're able to add any news or any type of announcement by just clicking on the box, and we click post. Now we have our message for our class here in our stream. In this message area, we can also come here and use a reuse post if you want to use a post from a previous class, from last year or from another grade period. We just click on repost, reuse post, and it'll take us to the hub to all our classrooms. From here, you can open up any class and choose a stream announcement to reuse by just clicking on and clicking reuse. In the classwork area, we have where we can actually post our assignments. We can create assignments and questions, use topics to organize classwork, introduce units or modules, and reorder our class any way we see fit. So we come here to create. We pick what we want: an assignment, do we want a quiz, a question, do we want to add material, or we want to reuse a post. This is similar to the other option where you may reuse an announcement that you used in a previous class from either last year or this year. And here we could create our topics. So let's say we want to create our first topic, which would be things fall apart. From here, we have our topic, and we can add work. We can come here to assignment, name the assignment, let's say things fall apart, review questions, put our instructions down here. Now we come down here. Here we can either create something new, and it will take us to a new Google form, a new Google Doc, slide, or sheet, or we can add something we have previously made from Google Drive, a link from a website, a file that's on your computer, or even a YouTube video. Come here, click Google Drive, we wait for it to populate. Here now we can upload from your computer, your drive, your shared drives, or your starred folder, or even your recent opened documents. So let's type what we want to look for. Things fall apart, review, questions for chapter 1, and right there it's added. Once we add this, we can use lock mode for Chromebooks that are managed by Western New York School District. This is only if you're giving it in class or you're giving a quiz. I wouldn't do this if you're sending it home for homework. And I always like to have the grade import option, which allows me to drag in all the scores from all our students once they're done. After we're done here, we set our parameters. We have what class it is. Say I want it for English period 6 only. You can also add more classes. You could do period 1, period 8, 7, 5, 2, whatever you want. All the students, so we're going to make it 100 points. Make our due date. Let's say our due date is the 12th. Put my due time, 7:50 a.m. The topic, since I already made my topic, things fall apart. If I have a rubric I want to add, I could also click on here, and then I click assign. And here we have our first assignment. As you see, you click on, you can see the assignment. If you want to make an adjustment to the assignment, you come up here to the 3 vertical dots in the assignment. Here it will rename our topic. While as here, you don't see it, right? You have to hover over it. We can edit our assignment once again and come back to this window. Once again, if you want to change the assignment, you will come here. If you want to change the date, if you want to change the The due time will come to our 3 vertical dots. Now let's take a look at our stream. Now we see that our stream has an assignment notification posted here. So we see the clipboard, we know that this is an assignment to be done by the students. When you see your icon or your logo, that's only a stream message or announcement. So how do I build my class? How do I get my students to add to my class? There's 2 ways. You can either come up here to people and then come to this icon here and invite students. Here we just type in the student's name or their ID number and the student's email will show up. As you see, whatever, and then we pick our student and it's added right here. We invite the student and then he will be invited into our class. Also, you can come up here and invite teachers. So if you want to have a class with multiple teachers, you will come up to the teachers section, come to the invite teachers icon, plus sign, and just type in a teacher's name. Choose the teacher and invite them. And now we have an invited teacher that we're waiting to accept the invitation. If you do not want to add the students manually one by one and you want them to do it, all we do is come back to our main stream page, come here where it says class code, click the box and it's enlarged. Here we have the class code that the student can use in order to be added into your class. Here in the gear icon, we have our settings. We come back if you ever want to change anything. We have general class code. If you want to control if students can post and comment, which we want them to be able to post and comment at this moment in time, and you want to see condensed notifications or you want to hide notifications, here. You can show delete item and you can have guardian summaries. And the guardian summary is if you invite the parent, it will give you some idea of the type of emails that the parents will get if they're not doing work, missed work, up and coming work, class activity. Google Classroom now gives you the option to have grades. So if you want to calculate your grades, here in the class setting is where you would change all your options. Would you want overall grade? Are you going to do total points, category weights, and whichever you pick will allow you to add categories in that way. So we have our category weights. If it's homework, you add your 10%. Just almost a simple grade book like Power Teacher Pro. Once again, my name is Juan Lugo. Thank you for watching MHS Screencast on how to create and manage a Google Classroom. Have a great day.